Alright, I'm ready to install my light fixture. I've got all of the parts that I need laid out here, and I have my tools. I'm going to need a couple of wrenches and a screwdriver. I'll set those aside for now. And then the parts I need are 3 nuts, 2 of these lock washers that have these teeth on them that'll grab into the wood when we get there, a regular flat washer, the socket where the light bulb is going to go in, this threaded rod here, and a cord. So I'm going to set some of this stuff out of the way and focus this on my lamp here. Alright, so I have my 3/8 inch hole drilled in the bottom here, and I'm going to take the threaded rod, I'm going to put it through from the inside like so. It's a pretty tight fit, so I'm just going to screw that in there. Now, I could have done this a little bit more efficiently because I have to put this nut all the way on from the top. If I'd put this on first, then I wouldn't have to sit here and do this, but it's only going to take a couple more seconds. So I'm going to have a little bit sticking out of the bottom here. I'll take the other lock washer, that's that one there, put that there, and then I will put a nut on there. Alright, so there's a little bit sticking up there, and those lock washers should do a good job holding that on. So I'll tighten those down with my adjustable wrenches here. You can see on the other side of the camera here. I don't want to over tighten it, but it should be pretty snug. Right now the air is pretty dry because I'm recording this video in January, and in the summer this piece of wood here will expand a little bit with the humidity, and it'll make that a little tighter, but it should hold. If it doesn't, I could tighten it later on in the year. Alright, so now I'm going to need to attach the light bulb socket part, but I want to hold that into place, so what I'm going to do is add a flat washer and a nut here. I'll put the nut on first. If I can find the threads here. There we go. Now I'll put the flat washer on top of that. Yep. And then I'll screw this on. Find the threads again. Alright, and I'll just set it to there. And then I'll tighten that back up. And then I'm going to tighten these together. And I'll tighten this up with my wrench. So, I can take this off for the wiring part. What I gotta do now is take my cord and find the ends. Here they are. Alright. And I've got one that has writing on it and one that doesn't have writing on it. And if you look at the socket, one of these is brass colored and one of them is silver colored. So the one that is brass colored is going to get the one here that has the writing on it. So I'm going to feed this through the bottom here. There we go. Yep. And then pull these wires out. Get the one with the writing on it. See, I might take, I have one handy here, a little needle nose pliers to grab onto that and pull that out. And the same with this one. Pull those those out a little ways. I can tuck them back in when I need to. And then I'm going to loosen this up here. Not all the way out, because that might fall on the ground and roll away. And then this is going to tighten to the right. So when I put this in, I'm going to want to curve that around that to the right. So you look up close here. It's behind that screw. And I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to tighten this down. And then that's in place. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. Loosen this up, but not all the way. I'm going to curve it through from the left to the right, because that's the way that the screw tightens. And I'll tighten that down. All right. Then I can find my cardboard cylinder that goes on the top here, just to cover up those connections. And then should be ready to go. So the last thing we're going to do here is plug it in and test it after we add the light bulb. Alright, I went and grabbed a light bulb. It's called a candelabra. It's got a smaller end here for lower wattage. Let's screw that in. I'll plug this in the back here. Find an outlet. Alright. Now if I did this all correctly, when I hit the switch, it should turn on. There it is. We're in business.